A record-high turnout of Hungarians coming out to vote will probably be confirmed within the next week. Footage shows queues stretching around the bloc as far afield as London, where Hungarian expats turned out to vote.
Despite speculation that a high turnout would dent Viktor Orban's expects, the Hungarian chief returned to power with a massive margin of victory. The Prime Minister is expected to win a supermajority, with preliminary results showing his Fidesz-KDNP alliance on course to win 133 seats out of 199.
Mr. Orban celebrated securing his third term in office by telling a cheering crowd of supporters that Hungary was won a great victory. The current turnout, recorded at the end of the day, was 68.13%, just below the record set in 2002 of 70%.
However, experts believe the final count, set to be confirmed on Saturday following overseas votes, will surpass this record, according to the Hungarian Free Press.
Incredible footage saw huge lines stretching more than a mile at some polling stations.
The final count will also include votes submitted after the official closing time of 7 p.m.
The surprise turnout led to widespread election delays, with thousands waiting over hours after the stations were meant to shut.
At the time when the voting booths were expected to close, one station in Budapest still had 2,500 people waiting in line. According to witnesses at the 11th district in the Hungarian capital, the queue of people waiting to cast their vote stretched to a mile.
National Election Office said it would keep stations open while voters were still waiting outside polling stations.
Prime Minister Viktor Orban's ruling Fidesz party has pointed to the high turnout as a sign that Hungarian democracy is healthy.
His government spokesman Zoltán Kovács said that the high election turnout disproved claims from abroad of a dictatorship.
Mr. Kovács said, 70% is a celebration of democracy.
Despite accusations coming from abroad, this shows that Hungarian democracy is alive and kicking. The Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, which monitored the election, said that the vote was marred by a pervasive overlap between state and ruling party resources. Observers claimed that intimidating and xenophobic rhetoric, media bias and opaque campaign financing constricted the space for genuine political debate.